How to go through the basic fields on the vendor card in Business Central. In this video, I'll go through the basic fields on the vendor card that are relevant to the finance department. And we just have to scroll down just a little bit to get to the invoicing and payments tab. First, we have the tax area code. It's a validation to ensure that you have the right format for what country your vendor is in. Under that, there's the pay to vendor number. The GLN specifies the vendor's connection with an electronic document receiving. It could be a government department or something like that. Over here are the posting groups. We have the general posting group and the vendor posting group. And these posting groups are combined to tell where on the general ledger that we have to insert all the relevant entries. And we have another video about the detailed information about those posting groups. Let's go down to payments. We have the application method right here. It specifies how to apply the payments for the vendor. And if you click right here, it could be manual, or it can also be applied to oldest. Normally people use manual. It gets a better overview. We have the payment terms. What are the terms for the due date? In this case, it would be the current month. Looks into an underlying table. So current month, but there is an underlying table. We have the payment method code right here. How are we going to make the payment to the vendor? Is it the bank? Is it a transfer? Is it cash? What is it? And down here, we have the block payment tolerance. And the payment tolerance specifies if there are any tolerance for this vendor. The tolerance you set up in the general ledger setup, and you go on tolerance saying this and this amount of money is okay when they pay. So it's not necessary to have the full amount on the invoice or in the credit memo. So if you want to block a vendor for having this tolerance, you should mark this field. But payment tolerance is set up somewhere else in the system. And the last one is preferred bank account, which is down here. And that tells you which bank account this vendor normally uses, where you have to pay the money to. The vendor can have several bank accounts, and you can look up on the bank accounts when you look at the local value.